right, here we go.
It's all about beauty. It's all about passion. It's all about change. It's all inclusive every day of the week. When the world comes together, united as one, sharing stories through the eyes of InView TV. Through the eyes of, through the eyes of, through the eyes of InView TV.
Hello!
Hello, hello everyone. Hello to all our beautiful viewers, and welcome to the Michael and JoJo show. I'm JoJo,
And I'm Michael,
and I'm.
and I have a beautiful
Oh.
host in you, JoJo. And we have to say thank you so much to all our viewers that have been watching us at recent. We've just gone 5K viewers, and we appreciate every single one of you for tuning in. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Wanted to start the show
Thank
with
you.
that. How you going,
Means-
JoJo?
Oh, darling, I'm really good. I'm always really, really good. I'm so excited about our show tonight. We've got an amazing show lined up. You look so handsome and dazzling. It almost looks like you're going to a wedding.
Well, absolutely. Tonight I'll be toasting you and Jess's first year anniversary soon. This is why I'm dressed up. I wish I was at the wedding. So congratulations. And that's to you, babe, for being so brave on sharing your truth on national television, and Jess. Okay, so we'll toast that later on. I love you.
Thank you. I love you too. And I guess people are probably wondering. So it's coming up to mine and my wife's 1 year anniversary. And we got married on Channel 7's Bride and Prejudice last year. And that's flown. But look, I guess we'll talk about that later because we've got some exciting guests. But before we bring our guests on, I think we need to give a little shout out to the main man, Bruce, who is in the newsroom. We won't forget him this time. We normally carry on talking. So where are you, Bruce? Where are
There's
you?
Bruce.
How are you, JoJo?
Hello,
Michael?
my man.
How are we?
I'm very well. How are you
Really?
going?
Very good. Looking forward to tonight. A special night, some special guests on, and of course an anniversary all on the show. Fantastic.
Absolutely. Who's behind you, Bruce?
Thank you.
Is that Tom?
That's Tom. Yeah, that's Tom behind me. He's got a different shirt on tonight.
Okay.
So that's Tom with a silent
He looks fully equipped.
He
He looks
yeah.
fully equipped
And
for
he's,
the.
He's keeping an eye on me too, I can tell you.
Yeah.
Someone's got to keep an eye on you, Bruce.
Someone's got to keep an eye on us.
He does, yeah. He oversees me. So that's Tom. So he'll nudge me on the shoulder if you get out of line, and I'll appear again and get you back in line.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for getting our show, online and doing a fantastic job, Bruce. We love you, Michael and JoJo.
Thank you.
We do.
All right, we're ready
Thank
for our
you.
first
We've got a couple of big guests on. So I want to bring on the first guest. I mean, he is Australia's multi-talented performer. His career covers all areas of entertainment on TV, film, music, and on stage. Mr. Scott McRae.
G'day, my name's Johnny. Call me Johnny on the spot. Bloody fan belt's busted. Finn, I don't know about this, mate.
Not my problem.
Why don't we just drop them off somewhere? I'm so sorry for what has happened. I truly am so sorry.
It's not that much to ask. I deserve it, don't I?
You do, honey, but if you stick to all that me crap, you're going...
What did you decide?
I just dragged my sword in and had to go at cutting him up. It's called it a personal interest in the case. You get McRae to call me. Fuck! Oh,
The life and music of Stevie Wright and the Easy Beats with Scott McRae.
Hang down.
Wow.
Yay! Well, that was amazing. I've just gone on a roller coaster with you. Welcome, Scotty.
Scott,
Hey,
how are you?
JoJo.
It's an
Michael.
absolute
I'm good,
pleasure.
mate.
Come on.
You're looking
Yes.
as young as you did back then, if not better.
Oh, yeah. You flattery will get you everywhere, boy.
Well,
I'm doing okay.
congratulations.
And
Yeah, you're fantastic. Look, congratulations on a stellar career. I mean, you've acted in many Australian films or TV shows over the years. E Street, Water Rats. You've got GP, All Saints. I mean, what haven't you done? Like, I mean, I remember you from E Street. And what's been your fondest memories?
Oh, there's still a few I haven't done. Don't worry about that. Fondest memories, of course, E Street was great because it was my first gig pretty much out of acting school. I stayed on GP and then what was to be a 6-week role on E Street. Years later, I ended up moving on from there. But yeah, still great friends with a lot of people off there. Bruce Samazan's still one of my best mates. Tony Perrin, I love to see her as much as I can and work with her still, which has been great. Yeah, there's probably, Joe Mitchell. It's funny, actually, I only just reconnected with the girl that played my surrogate daughter on the show, and she was a young 5-year-old and wondered what happened to her. But she had not cerebral palsy, she had cystic fibrosis. And people who have that don't often live very long, but she's still kicking and she's doing great. So I'm really excited to touch base with her again.
Wow. Amazing.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, exactly.
Amazing.
I mean, how can we forget you? I remember you from East Streets, and I think we all do. And I know, as Michael mentioned, you've had such an amazing career. I mean, yeah, exactly. What haven't you done? What else is on the bucket list, Scott?
It's hard to say. I like to just tick things off. I've been hosting travel shows now for nearly 18 years. So it sort of keeps you away from the acting to a certain extent, because you can't take roles that are long running roles, and because you're traveling a lot. So I guess there comes to a stage where you decide, all right, I want to try something different, and the travel stuff worked great for me, and I'm enjoying it. I've got to see a lot of the world that I would never have seen. So I've sort of branched out a bit on that too. I've got a thing called thetravelingguy.com. Check it out. So I'm doing a lot of travel, and I'm still doing the travel stories and stuff as well. So on a bit of TV, but obviously not at the moment.
Well, what inspires you to keep going? I mean, you've done a lot. I mean, what is it that inspires you to keep doing what you're doing? I mean, we don't want you to stop.
I'm just well, good, because I'm not going to. As they say, I'll sleep when I'm dead. But I just look very lucky, really, in lots of ways. I mean, you create your own luck in this business to a certain degree, but I was lucky that I played music from a very early age, and music still is one of my biggest loves. But when I got sick of some bands breaking up over and over, and I went to acting school, and then that just sort of turned into a career in the business, which in the first 5 years I went from a soap, which it wasn't really a soap, the Street, and then years, and that was a tremendous experience, but also a massive challenge. Singing and dancing is dancing.
Yeah.
I was never actually called a dancer. I was a mover because you never said you are a dancer if you actually
mover
weren't a
groover.
dancer, you know? Yeah, well, I played Rum Tum Tugger, which is the rock and roll cat. So he just had to be a bit like Elvis, you know? So that was great fun.
Well, I have to say, you're a fantastic musician. Matt, you can belt out a tune. We just saw that in the introduction. Tell me, how'd you get to music? Yeah.
Music was my first thing. Music. This is quite a good story, I guess. School for me, especially in primary school and even high school, probably worse. But I liked the social side of it. Wasn't that good on studying and doing as I was told. And back, you got the cane. So I got the cane
Like
quite
most of
often.
us.
In fact, it didn't worry me in the end. You know, I was like, okay, here you go, do it again. But I had one teacher, a guy called John Spate, who was a pianist, a jazz pianist, and is responsible for the Manly Jazz Festivals and all that. And he was a lovely guy, and he could have just kept caning me, but he said, he got my parents down. He said, look, I love this kid. I know he's got something in him. We just need to focus it. We need to find out what it is. And he said to my parents, he said, I don't want to cane him anymore. Let's find something for him. And he said he's always tapping. He's always tapping his teeth, and he's tapping the floor and the table and the desk. He's driving me crazy. Get him a drum set. And that was the start of it all.
Wow.
I got a drum kit at the age of 11. And by the time I was 15, I was doing guest spots on TV and with John's bigger bands. Like they were all 18, 19. And that was the start of it. And played drums for years and just sang backing vocals. But then I think one of the bands I was in, the female singer got sick or went and got married or something. I don't know. And they just said, oh, we get out the front. I went, sweet. I don't have to lug drums around anymore. And that was it.
Wow. Well, your band's called Friday on My Mind. Yeah? Was it Friday on My Mind?
Well, not exactly. No, I have a few bands. I have a band called Sons of Beaches. So you can get on Facebook and check us. We've been having a bit of fun with this lockdown business at the moment. But also I've had the show, the Stevie Wright show, and and we had a bit of a stuff with Friday on My Mind, which was all about more so Albert music songs and of course Mr. George Young and Harry Vander, so Vander and Young songs and stuff like that. So they're pretty close to my heart.
Oh, cool. Well, JoJo, you were going to ask a question, weren't you?
No.
Well, JoJo?
I can't.
You were asking the next question. Sorry, I interrupted you.
Well, sorry, darling. Oh, yeah, no, sorry. I'm kind of lagging, but no, that's a really beautiful story. Now, I guess, because I know you started off in theatre and then obviously you fell into acting, and I guess for, people out there who are struggling to actually just, make it in the industry, because I know it's a really cutthroat industry. What advice would you give to people just, trying to make it?
Stay out of it. Stay out. Okay. Look, you know what? I don't know. People might judge me on this. There's a few things. I believe as an actor or performer, you're born to do it or you weren't. That's one big thing. I did 3 years of acting school, and yes, I learned a lot. I learned how to but I think the essence of what I was as an actor was always there. Still, in saying that, always have a real job. I'm a tiler by trade. My dad made me get a trade, and he said you can do whatever you like after that, and I have.
Oh, fantastic!
Great
advice.
Yeah, it is. It is good. It's good advice, and I say to my kids. My kids love acting. They're very good at it. But the same deal. I said you get a real job, and then you can do whatever you like. So.
Well, Scott, if you had to change one thing in your career that you've gone through, do you regret anything you've done?
That sex tape wasn't real good. No, that was my own. No, I don't. I haven't done one of those, but you know what? I haven't really regretted much at all. I've had a great life, a great career in the business. I haven't finished yet, and in saying that, I guess maybe had a shot over in America, but it wasn't the be all and end all for me. So you know.
Yeah. I think you found your mark here, you know, and you've been going strong for so long, and just to still see you doing what you're doing, you know, that's huge. Congratulations on a really successful and colourful and amazing career, Scott. So well done. Thank you. Yeah, it's really amazing.
Thanks, Nacho. Yeah, it's thanks for having me on. It's as I said, I met Michael on a little independent film, and he's a bit of a rat bag, as you know, but he's a lovely guy. And do this, and it's good fun. You know, you got to have fun in life.
Absolutely, it's a film. It's a film called Karmified, and I hope it sees the light, because it does. Scott McRae is amazing, and so is Tony Perrin. That's where I met these two amazing artists on that show, and I hope Travis is working hard post production, because you guys are fantastic.
Yeah, he better be, because I actually got to finally kiss Tony Perrin after all these years, so that was worth it in itself.
Absolutely,
It's worth the wait, eh?
Yeah, but
30 years later.
I know, and you're working on a music show. Is that correct?
Yeah, mate. We've put the Stevie Wright show, and the Easy Beats is having a bit of a rest, and I'm working on one that's pretty much just around a bit of Australian music history from Johnny O'Keefe, so 59, 60 up until.
Cool. Well, absolutely amazing. I think we just cut there for some reason. Yeah. But you're amazing, Scott. I can't hear anything at the moment.
Yeah. If you can hear us, Scotty.
Here's Bruce. Oh no, Bruce. You know what that means? Bruce is just trying to like feel the vibe. That means we've gone over time.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Well.
Hello, Bruce. You're doing a great job, mate. You're lucky to have Bruce, you know.
Absolutely.
We are very, very
lucky. Cheers to you, everybody.
Cheers, everyone. All right, darling. Well, look, Scotty, it's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you so much, and hopefully we'll get to see you again soon.
It's an honour. Thank you so much. Australia's finest.
Thank you.
Bye.
See you, darling.
Now,
that's awesome.
I'm still so shocked that he was on the show, because he is Australia's finest, most talented, multi-talented, you know, actors, musicians there are in Australia. And he's was an artist phenomenon as well on TV. Check him out, Scott McRae. Get into him. And
absolutely, thank you, Scotty. Oh, thanks, darling. Well, look, I think on that note, look, we're so excited. I think on that note, you know, I'm so excited to bring on our next guest. So before we actually bring them on, I'm going to give them a little introduction. These are actually Sid and Lody, who are actually my parents, and they appeared on Pride and Prejudice last year on Channel 7, and it was an honour to have their support as Lebanese devout Catholic parents who supported us. It was an emotional journey, and as you know, coming up to our 1 year anniversary, we thought we'd bring them on. So shall we bring them on?
We do everything together.
We are so happy. We actually just got engaged.
But the problem is, my parents don't support same-sex relationships.
I never thought in a million years that my daughter will tell me she's in love with another girl.
We're getting married in 4 weeks' time.
I can't say yes. I can't be there, Joanne. What she's doing, it's not right.
It's not wrong either.
I believe in the word of God.
I don't want to marry another girl. I want to marry a boy.
You say you love your daughter if she's crying herself to sleep.
Why is Joanne's crying herself to sleep?
Because she wants her dad to walk her down the aisle.
All her other sisters got it, and because she's gay, her dad won't walk her down the aisle.
Oh,
Oh, we can't hear.
hello, Jess. Hello, Lody and Sid. How are
Hi.
you?
Oh my God, we can't hear.
Yeah. Can they hear us?
Trying to get Mama and Papa's headphones on.
Okay.
They
Can
seem
you
to
hear
not
us?
be working.
We've got to.
Oh, okay.
I can hear you.
Well,
Oh my
how
God.
are you? How are you, Jess? Congratulations on 1 year anniversary. You are
I'm
absolutely
good. I'm ready to
inspiring.
celebrate.
Yes, absolutely inspiring. And thank you so much for being on national television.
Thank you so
with
much.
JoJo.
Hey, I love your outfit. Look at you.
Yeah, I wore this because I wish I was. If I had known you back then, I would be at your wedding. So I'm kind of like 1 year
I
later.
know. You would have been spunky. I would have loved to have seen you on TV too.
Ah, you're amazing. And how are you feeling after watching that little clip?
Oh, look, every time I watch it back, it gets emotional. So, it was a big, big journey for us, and we went through so much, and it was such an emotional journey. And I don't know, I'm just so proud of Joe and proud of me, and proud of Mum and Dad, for getting out of our comfort zone and, trying our best with the
Yeah.
situation
can
that we
hear
were
it.
presented and to learn more
Yeah.
about each other.
Oh, fantastic.
Hello, Mum
Hello,
and
Lady and
Dad.
Sid.
Yeah, we
Hello.
hear it now.
Yeah.
Can you hear
yeah.
us?
Yep.
Yeah, we hear you.
Can I just
Oh,
say?
you
Can I
guys
just say?
look amazing.
Yeah, can I just say you guys look amazing? Two of the bravest parents I know. You have supported your daughter by being on the show, Pride and Prejudice, and being from a Catholic Lebanese background. So can I just say thank you so much for going on that show and for being there to support your daughter and Jess.
It's okay,
I just wanted to
Michael.
say you're very, very brave. And I
Well,
love
yeah,
you.
we had
I love
we
you
had a
guys.
good holiday. We had a beautiful holiday, Michael.
You did. And you
Mike, it's good to
were
see
at
that
the
they were having
wedding.
a holiday.
Yeah.
I used to sit
They were on
down
the-
downstairs, and people ask me for cigarette, the one they're going up or they're going down. Instead of
Well,
buying 1 carton a week, I had to buy 3 carton a week.
it was a bit of an emotional roller coaster for you. Sid,
Oh,
how
yeah.
are you today? How's Sid going? Nice to
All
meet
right.
you.
Well, he's here.
Okay.
He's here, yeah.
We all right.
Yeah.
Thank you. We
He's
doing nothing.
he's not drunk yet.
We home. We doing nothing.
Not yet.
Oh, yeah, nah, because
Not yet.
especially this time that virus, whatever they call it.
The coronavirus. I'm sick of it.
COVID-19.
We're driving a bit, but we don't visit much at all.
Yeah, that's why we're
Yeah.
going crazy.
Yeah. Well, I want to say thank you for joining us tonight. I know it's hard for you guys to, because of this COVID-19. But congratulations, happy anniversary for Jess and JoJo. You
Thank you,
must be
Michael.
happy. You must be happy,
Yeah.
and yeah.
Yeah, of course. You want the best for your children, darling, and when you see them happy, you're happy.
Absolutely, and you were at the wedding too, and that was so. And Sid would have asked you to go to the wedding, just so people
did.
know. The big picture is Sid still was brave enough to support his daughter by allowing you to go to the wedding, and that is
Yeah,
so
he said
brave.
to me to go. Yep.
I know.
Yeah. No, he's got. Listen, Michael. Sid, he's got the best heart.
You got my
I know.
Michael.
He's got the
you.
best heart.
Yeah, you too. It's a beautiful family, and thank you so much. Is it what? But when you watch that clip back, what was going through your mind?
What was going through our mind? I don't know. I love to see it. It was good, whether it was bad or good. I just love watching it. I just love it. It's a memory. It's nice. Okay.
Yeah, beautiful.
Sometimes you say wrong thing, and
and
sometimes you say good things, and that's how we are human being here. And we're not perfect. We are not perfect, darling.
I know no one is really, is it? But what would you say to parents out there that have children like myself and like JoJo that are proud to be, from a Lebanese Catholic background and still believe in their religion, but they're different. What would you say to those parents?
Well, I say, doesn't matter what, you got to support your children, no matter what. And because you love your children, and that's their life, not our life, that's their life. And that's a choice they make.
Yeah.
Okay? And when, that's what they want, love. It's okay because maybe they born like this. Who knows? Who knows? My sister, my nephew is gay.
Oh.
Oh, beautiful. You know what? Can I just say something too? I haven't said this
I thought I was
publicly.
the only gay in the village.
Oh, no. Hello. Bruce is back with us. Hello, Bruce. I can't hear you, Bruce.
Oh,
I'm
Bruce,
not saying
you're
end
on
just
mute.
yet. I'm not saying going to end just yet. I'm just saying I haven't heard Jess or JoJo talk. It's been all my
Now,
time,
yeah,
Mum and
okay.
Dad.
Go speak.
Hey, let
Take
them
the
talk.
reins. I'll shut up. Cheers.
Oh, look, you know what? It's such an honor to have my parents on the show, and I know it's a year since we were there filming. I know what it took for you guys to go on TV and to support us. I just want to ask you guys, do you guys have any regrets? If you were to go back and do it again, would you go to the wedding?
I don't know. We done it once, we done it twice.
Maybe to my wedding.
Maybe to Michael's wedding.
We do have another one just for you, Papa.
If you do.
You single, Michael?
Yeah.
أنت عازب بعدين.
عازب, yeah, single.
Okay, Michael,
No rings
we
on my
decided we're
finger.
going to come to your
إن
wedding.
شاء الله بتلاقي شيء يكون على ذوقك God will.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Just find
God bless
something
you.
that makes you happy.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you.
No worry, love.
Yeah, you want to continue on, Jess? You want to say something, Jess, babe? They've got a bit thingy. Okay, so basically, I want to say, I haven't said this on TV before. My brother is also gay, and he's engaged to his fiance. And can I just say one thing? All my family were there at his engagement. So they're like very inspiring.
Yeah.
And we come from a Catholic background, and we believe in God. But people judge us for some reason. Only God judges us. And I was born this way, just so you know.
No,
this is not a choice.
We don't judge, Michael. We don't.
Yeah, I know you don't.
Michael, you know what I think? I think as long as you do good things on this earth, like, love one another, don't steal, don't do this, don't lie, that's the main thing that God loves. Okay, be good.
Absolutely.
Yeah, just be good.
Yeah.
That's all we can
You're
take with us.
amazing.
It's being a good person.
That's right, Mama. You've taught us well, and I'm so honored.
Okay, can we just say happy anniversary? Was his mum and dad are there?
That's such
Congratulations, JoJo and Jess, on your 1 year anniversary.
Thank you.
We're proud.
Happy anniversary, baby.
Yeah. And happy many more anniversaries for you too, Sid and Lody.
Thank you.
Many more.
Thank you, Michael.
We
just celebrated our 50th not long ago.
Oh, happy 50th.
Yeah, 50th. We've been married for 50, nearly 51 years.
51 next couple of months.
Next couple of months, 51 years of marriage.
Happy 51 years, and inshallah you see 100 years.
Shukran, Hammu. Shukran, Habib.
Thank you, Michael. Shukran. Thank you.
Yeah.
Inshallah,
Thank you so much.
I'm a great grandmother, Michael.
Sorry?
I'm a great grandmother.
Oh, wow, great grandmother.
Actually, she's a great grandmother.
Wow.
Oh, gee, I didn't know that.
Amazing.
Great grandmother. Yes.
Yes, it's been an honor to have you on the show, as you know. And just say something, darling. What would you say to your in-laws right now? Let's go through your mind.
Oh gosh, I would love to thank them so much. People don't realize how supportive they have been of me.
Well,
and Joe.
she's one of the family.
Wait.
Yeah, and I know from cultural differences and religion that it's so hard to try and support the ones you love when you've got so many people talking about behind your back. And I just, I take my hat off to them because I know it's a hard job, and I just think they're so beautiful. And I'm so blessed to have them as my new parents.
Oh, it's so
Oh,
cute. Happy
darling. I'm
anniversary.
so proud to have you
It's
as my
beautiful.
wife.
Ah.
Oh, thank you.
Cheers, everyone.
Cheers, guys. Happy
Cheers,
anniversary
everybody.
to us. And thank you,
Bye,
Mum and Dad,
Michael.
Sid and Lodi, for coming
Thank you,
on and being
Mum.
our
Thank you, Sid.
guests.
Yeah, thank you, Lodi, Sid. I can't wait to
Thank you,
Okay, my
Michael.
friend.
We'll talk again.
Yeah. Wow,
Oh,
congratulations,
wait, I can
girls.
still hear them. They're in the other room.
We've got to give
Are
Mama
they?
longer next time. She wants to keep talking.
Aren't they the best?
Well, can I just say before we leave, happy anniversary, JoJo, and Jess, two of the most bravest women that I know. Many more to come, darling. Thank you so much.
Thank you, my darling. And we love you and we're so grateful. And cheers. Thank you to our amazing guests. Thank you to Scott
Yep.
McRae and Sid and Lodi. And thank you to Bruce for everything that you do. And thank you to my beautiful wife for being here as well to celebrate our 1 year anniversary.
Yay! And thank you, JoJo.
We gotta ask our mum and dad how we get through the 50 years.
Lodi and Sid, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Mum and Dad. Thank you, Michael.
Let's have a dance.
Love you. God bless.
It's all about beauty. It's all about passion. It's all about change. It's all inclusive every day of the week. When the world comes together, united as one, sharing stories through the eyes of Enview TV. Through the eyes of Enview TV.
مشغولة يا عينها.
بيقولوا. See you.
Bye.
Mwah. Love you guys.
Hello.